Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to my Take a Look at series, episode 201. This is going to be part 3 of Baldur's Gate 3 release edition with SupernovaTiffy, who's looking over there. You gonna say something?
Hi.
Okay, so we're leaving, yeah? Yeah? Yes?
Hold on.
What do you mean, hold on, what are you doing?
You said that you got me that stuff.
Oh! I did the twist thing, so hopefully... Is it there?
Oh, that's what I'm looking at.
Because apparently that blue, purple stuff, you know, I didn't watch any of the Twitch things drop for me and I had it. I got no clue why. So I rewatched it and claimed for me and I did it for Tiffy too.
No.
Did you only receive it when we do a new game then? That means you can never get it until we start a new one. We're obviously going to stop for a very long time. Because I don't have extras. I don't think. Or it could be if we reload back into a new camp, maybe. If we were sitting in the camp, we have technically not left this camp, have we? I don't know.
I just wanted to know.
That's fine, but like I said, there's a chance that maybe when we do new game. But I feel that's a bit thingy because it's up to the 17th or the 18th, I believe. I'll leave camp. 17th or the 18th to do it, and obviously people will already start games by then. People will be 20 hours in, 30 hours into it. Okay, where are we in the map? Where do we come out as? What was I looking at?
Where'd you go?
I was like, leave camp. Didn't you come with me?
No, how do I leave camp?
One of the camp things in the fire says leave camp. Not the campfire, one of the things around the campfire.
It said leave camp.
Oh, okay, if it said leave camp then. It was on my thing round it, not the campfire itself. Okay. Overgrowth Ruins. Is that where we came from? If you look at...
That's where we left.
So this is basically where we found him then? I guess we just need to look around and... What was a pod? Can we do anything with it? No. What was a piggy? Scared bull. Oh! Scared bull squeak! Use your palms to calm the ball. Oh! I'm doing a roll against a ball, Tiffy. 16! Yay! You got 21. Success.
The boar grunts and eyes you warily with its beady eyes.
I won't harm you. Back in the ball solid. Try to lure it close. Why am I luring it? I didn't put that thing for talkie.
The boar shuffles its trotters, unsure. Then it dashes away into the wilderness.
What?
Well, later on I can actually do a talkie thing for him. I haven't equipped it. So maybe in the future... can I change it here before I grabbed him? I think you can, can't you? Because I know if I turn to animals into, but I don't think I can turn to a bear, can I? A boar, sorry. Badger, bear, cat. Yeah, I don't have a boar. I want to get a boar later on, or if any camera can talk. Because I speak with animals here, and I could change one of these. Charm person, gooseberry. I want gooseberries for now. I was hoping to get it next time. How do I cancel this wild shape? Where did it go? What was that? Where did you go? F? Hello? Where did you go? Communicate!
Hey, stay there.
Who?
You.
Why? Hi, what are you doing? Why am I staying here?
Because I thought it would do something.
What?
I'll come find you.
Okay, this is where we fall. So we must have gone up here then.
There was like a red, the circle thing.
I don't know what that means. Oh, okay, so there's two routes here, so we went round. Oh wait, this goes into it too. So how did you? I guess from here. So this basically went what we thought these into a circle.
Looks unstable somehow.
Dead goblins over there.
There's a dead goblin
You
here.
drink
Oh god,
in
what's going on?
pungent corpse. Since you awoke on the ship, your mind has been cold and empty, but something stirs. With your hands close to this body, you know nothing of why, but you find a half smile
Filtering.
flittering
Why?
across your face.
I found a dead goblin.
You approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
Smiling. Let the grin fall across your face. Push smile away. This is vile. Tells you just try to remember the last time you stood above a corpse. Okay, I've got a minus one now.
A hand? Anyone?
2, seriously? That was horrible. I need a 7. That failed. Oh, I can roll again. Come on. 14, that's a lot better.
I'll just roll.
That's it. Go on.
Heave!
Keep pulling.
Oh! Heave!
What are you doing?
I'm saving somebody. Hello.
As soon as you delve into your mind, it is filled with flashes of 1,000 different dead. There is something unknown and unspeakable deep within your heart.
Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. Usually better at this.
Goblins. Oh, him! He's in our group. Where'd he come from?
He came from the hole.
No need to apologise. Are you all? Oh
A
god!
bit shocked.
What the?
But friend, it's
It just
relief
showed his hand in the
pleasure
thing
to
and he
make
instantly
your
appeared.
acquaintance.
When I clicked on him,
See,
why?
I know you, don't I?
What
In a manner
happened?
of speaking.
His hand was just in that wall. And like your hand was on him and he just appeared talking to you. I'm confused what just
I
happened.
only assume you too were on the receiving end of a
He came
rather
through the wall.
unwelcome.
How?
insertion.
His hand was like this and then he just appeared talking to you like nothing happened. Could I phase it more? What? Could I phase it more? I don't get a word he was saying because of what just happened. Can only assume you two were on the receiving end of a rather
The
welcome.
insert we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers?
Yes, but I didn't hear the rest you were talking about.
Ceramorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You know what we need on?
A cap would keep the parasite nice and cozy, but its comfort is hardly my priority. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together? Oh, I see you're traveling with plenty of company already. Perhaps I can join you later instead. I'll make my way to your camp and embark upon a succulent slow cook to be consumed upon your return.
Okay, do you want to swap out for the rogue?
Hmm?
So what does this do?
I thought I could go through it.
Because I thought we were going to wait when we got to the people.
I thought I could go through it because there's one.
Whoa!
There's one on the other side.
Right. Maybe we have to activate them first. Where's the other side?
It's near the. Where'd you go?
I went through it. What you said to do? Yeah, I'm on the other side.
Oh, you can go through it. So his ass was just. I mean, his booty was blocking it.
And that's that door where I think we would have found Shadowheart if we didn't rescue her. Lock.
Get that open easily. Maybe there's another entrance.
Yes, you can go through it. Everything's either been looted. What is this? Why is everything looted over here? I've not been here before. And we all roll with spray upon our necks and we roll. You read this too. You've been here! You read that to me. So there's no point using this portal then. How do I get over and that shadow bit in the middle? So there's a shadow bit in the middle we've not been to. I was just trying to say to you, you could just go back and take the swap the road for him if you wanted. It's this way.
Broken. Must have been here a while.
Get up there.
One of them
Oh. So yeah, I just teleport there for nothing, just run around a bit we've already been to. Well, sorry, you've been to.
Have it? No. We take it to the grid.
Okay, I need you to come up here.
Wow, what's up
I
there?
think something's gonna happen.
Give me a second. She's got this little...
Oh, it's her! It's Lazzy!
Oh!
Found her!
Okay, wait then. Let me get up there. How's the muzzles? Do we not have like a triangle in this to teleport to each other like in
Not yet.
Divinity? What happened?
Oh God, where are you?
Well, I went through the portal and I thought I was in a new area and I wasn't in a new area because you already looted everything, so I tried to walk back.
Can't give up now.
Click to where you are to get to.
Okay, you ready?
What? Yeah, I'm not there. Where's Lazzy?
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad, twice as ugly.
Oh,
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare.
oh.
Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
Okay, what we got? Why should I help you? Don't worry, I'll get them out of here one way or another. She's dangerous, get out of here, leave it to me. Shoot the trap down before it harms. Persuasion. Yeah, shoot the trap down, right? That's what we want, to free you, correct? Right? Oh, there's more. Oh, 1 second, there's more things. You scroll down and see these. Monk, that is an intelligent creature just like you. Release certain let us convince civilly, attack the tieflings. So yeah, we want to shoot the trap down, right? And then that'll free you to help us.
Shouldn't I do this?
Do what?
I feel like shooting the trap down is gonna kill her.
No, she's strong, she'll on her feet.
We must kill it. Isn't she the it?
Yeah, but the way I'm saying it is like, we must kill it, let's shoot the trap down. Shoot it down, she lands her feet, now get the tieflings. We're tricking them. Isn't that what that word means? Persuasion, isn't that tricky?
Persuasion.
Yeah, we persuade them to shoot the trap down, but does not say we're going to kill her. We're telling them we are, doesn't mean we will, right? We're tricking them. We're tricking them to free her, then we can get them. So,
Monk.
what?
The
What
monk.
did the monk say? What did the monk say?
Release her, let's talk, let's compromise or talk civilly.
Converse with it. I barely know what it is.
But Demaze, if it's intelligent, we can't just...
Hells, this isn't worth it. I'm out of here.
Enough gawking. Get me down.
Say, please.
Never.
Observe and listen. You'll hear goblins before you see them.
down.
There we go. See? What are you shooting
The
at?
tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Very
Careful.
bossy.
She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
And what exactly is a crash? Simple thank you wouldn't go amiss. Alright, we're joining together, that's fine, I think.
It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter. Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a Gaith tadpole, we must report to Augustil for purification.
Like killing us or just apple? Both.
You may as well suggest a wyvern bow to worms.
Worms?
The cure I offer will suffice as thanks.
I'm not a worm. Unless you want to see my big worm. Woohoo! More of a snake though. Alright, we're joined together. Let's find this class.
You are full up. Dismiss your weakest warrior.
Where's my camp? Or should we leave? Do you want to bring her now because she's a tank?
Can't.
No, I can wait in my camp or leave. If I say leave, then she'll just stand there, won't she, while you dismiss...
Just tell her to wait at the camp and then we can go
Very
camp.
well.
Well, I think you should do it now, I'm just saying.
The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there.
I'm saying,
is Zon.
leave breaks this contention. She stands there, you dismiss the rogue, and then talk to her and make a join.
Our very lives depend on it.
Can you not talk?
I will be at your camp.
You weren't listening.
Do not keep me waiting.
So you want to go back to camp now, then? Do you? Yeah? Okay, how do I do it against a camp? Let's go to camp, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna have a word with her. Come here. I want to chat with you.
Chatter already? Tusky.
Wow. You look so unusual around these parts. Do you know much about mind flayers? Past is a mystery to me. Could the parasite have caused that? I've had these urges I want to kill, but do you know how much?
I understand much beyond your comprehension.
It's very
More
bloody.
to the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we
Do you know what's
locate
his
a creche.
purification?
You do well to observe more and question
Okay, I finished
less.
talking. Do you know what's his purification? Does she mean to kill us both or just the mind flayer? Because she didn't make that clear, did she? Do you know what happens if we don't find a cure? Yeah, turn into
Yes, in great detail. It starts with a fever and memory loss.
one. We'll go around
Then
memory
you
loss.
start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out and you bleed from every orifice.
Ooh,
Your
nice.
bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore.
Are you
and
talking
be
to him?
shed to reveal
Why don't you
new
listen to what we're
flesh
saying?
underneath. Then you have
What?
ceased to
I was gonna talk to her and
exist,
see what she said to
and a
me.
mind flayer
Yeah, I know,
is
but for my
born.
editing purposes, it's hard to when we're both talking. So if you listen to mine, I can just go straight to me, and then I can listen to you, and it goes straight to you. It's just easier for my editing. I end up missing stuff otherwise, or I got separated, just makes the episode longer. Since I was already talking to her. And I guess I'll just jump to yours at this point. So I'm finishing my conversation in a minute.
A Githyanki joining our company. Not a collaboration I'd have anticipated, but a welcome one nonetheless. Let's see. I hail from Waterdeep, city of splendors. I am a wizard of considerable acclaim and scholar of exceptional accomplishment. I have a cat, a library, and a weakness for a good glass of wine. And if the mood takes me, I'm known to try my hand at poetry. There.
Like I said, we're just playing doing own private things, but since we're trying to put it on for the channel,
Didn't that paint enough of
try
a
to be wary
picture?
of people so they can see it. Because he might say something super important that I don't think is at the time, and I show mine versus yours, or vice versa. That's actually quite important later on.
No.
What did you do? I saw a roll. What's that for? And you failed. What are you rolling at?
Try to pry into his mind.
For a split second, you see a swirl of untamed magic. Then his defenses
I think you should not be messing with your mind player, because last time you kissed an octopus because of it.
That
died.
was
No
uncalled
good
for.
luck with it so far.
Not an eventuality I'm entirely unfamiliar with. Nevertheless, please don't try that again unless I invite you to.
Okay, come on to mine then, and then we can try and swap it. I'm just saying, you obviously play it that way, it's just easier for my editing and to show the people what's going on if we talk separate.
Okay.
Your bones will change
Just remind me,
form.
that's all.
Your jaw will split to allow
Maybe
room
when
for
you stop
4
talking,
great
don't you
tentacles.
talk to her.
All skin will turn
Sounds
to
awful.
gore
How are you so
and be
calm?
shed
I feel
to
like
reveal new
if I click
flesh
and she's talking, it
underneath.
cuts yours off. I think that's what happened with the
Then
arm
you
thing.
cease to exist.
You know, I had the arm
And a
through,
mind
and then
fluid
you
is
put click,
born.
so it just cuts to the new thing, and that's why it would look so weird to me. I think that's what it does. Okay. Then you start the hallucination, your falls behind. Okay. Sounds awful. How are you so calm? Try to suppress your rest and panic. Not going to happen. We will find a cure.
Words forged in steel. May your actions express
Oh,
the
she proves.
same metal. We must find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me.
We haven't changed. It's good news.
Yes, if you give it no further thought. But anomalies lead to surprises. Bad surprises. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass.
It looks so unusual on Randy's part. My past is mystery to me. Could the parasite have caused that?
Ceramorphosis takes all of you. Mind, body, soul. An ordinary tadpole would eat at your memories until they were lost to the void. But our tadpoles are far from ordinary.
Okay.
I wonder if another factor's in play. I expect I am your first.
First what? Heard of your candidate to my capture. I know of Gunnar, but I've never met one. Passed with Gunnar before.
Of course you haven't. They would have cut you from navel to neck. You are no less alien to me than I am to you. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them.
You're aggressive, you are.
That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake.
Large? Don't pick my nose! Come on now, it isn't that large. As if you're up to bass now, isn't it? No, it's then be silent.
Better is an opinion, but mine is certainly more economical, disciplined, dignified.
Wow. Had these urges, I shouldn't say that yet. Leave, because I don't want to join, do we? Okay, so you're saying I can go and talk to him now, and you can listen in, and then you do her, and then you can do the swappy thing. So we can talk to each other, can't we, now? Okay, now I'm clicking Gale,
Go ahead. I'm listening.
because I'm listening to... Are you listening? Or you're not going to watch? What do you do? Well, you already don't think you can, but just don't talk to someone. I mean, talking.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Oh my god, not that again! So we have a new person, do you want to swap undies with them?
There's 2.
Tell me a bit more about yourself. My memories before the nocturnes are shrouded in darkness.
Memory loss isn't usually a symptom of cerebral.
So it's different to yours, or
If
same?
it is, they've forgotten to write it down in any text I've read on the subject.
Well,
Then again, our case isn't exactly usual.
is it?
Perhaps whatever's causing our tadpoles to remain in stasis has also affected your mind.
No, it's different.
Okay,
If
go.
ceramorphosis takes place, all trace of your former self will be subsumed into the Mind Flayer's hive. So, to still be here, if a mite forgetful, still a win in my book.
Thank you. About yourself.
Let's see. I hail from Waterdeep, City of Splendors. I am a wizard of considerable acclaim and scholar of exceptional accomplishment.
Okay.
I have a cat, a library, and a weakness for a good glass of wine.
I'll keep you out of
If
wine,
the mood
then.
takes me,
Yeah, so
I'm known to try my hand at poetry. There.
Don't stop there. You must have many stories to tell about your adventures as an archmage. More about your hobbies. Can't you tell me something about the real you? Oh.
Didn't that paint enough of a picture?
Try. Oh, I can pierce his mind. 15. Is that your difficulty?
But you had 3. I only had +2.
One difference. Whoa, 15.
Oh, that's close. Like you told me.
That's it.
For a split second, you see a swirl of untamed magic. Then his defenses drop like a portcullis.
Ah.
Out!
What?
That was uncalled for.
What? Sorry, of course you got the better of me. Saw something in your mind, a strange magic. What was it? You were holding something. Explain.
Nothing. What you saw was merely mental disorientation brought about by your intrusion.
Nope.
Please don't try that again unless I invite you to.
You're hiding something. Join me. You want to talk to her? Ooh, wrong one.
Speak. I expect I am your first.
Oh, yeah, it's the same.
Of course you haven't.
You said the same as me.
They would have cut you from navel to neck. You are no less alien to me than I am to you. I know of your kind, but I do not often
She can be
encounter
fleshy
them.
nails. What's that about you? Because yours
Those
was different.
diminutive scales,
Oh, scales.
of yours look like mistakes.
Oh, scales. Oh, and you get the nose that covered in spots. Just this is a different version. What were you gonna say?
You look out of proportion.
Mm?
An oversized lizard
Ooh.
with delusions of grandeur.
Ooh.
No matter. I don't intend to keep my eyes trained on you for longer than necessary.
Wow. Wow.
I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less.
Mm. If you actually listen to your conversations, they're ripping you apart, Tiffy. You don't find a cure.
Yes, in great detail. It starts with a fever and memory loss. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out, and you bleed from every orifice.
Yeah, that's
Your
horrible.
bones will change form.
Horrible.
Your jaw
Horrible.
will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born.
Oh, you have a visit one. A loathsome fate and one I tend to avoid. Dragonborn, Tiff.
Words forged in steel. May your actions express the same metal. We must find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me.
Okay, what's here?
Yes, if you give it no further thought. But anomalies lead to surprises. Bad surprises. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass.
Okay. So yeah, you need to ask your role to leave.
I am enjoying the latest addition to our
Good
little
dialogue.
group. Lae'zel is delightful. In a very look at me twice and I'll dismember you kind of way, of course.
Okay. Mm. So yeah, stay in the camp and you can get Liz out instead. But I do think later on we should swap them and stuff when we go certain places and that. So like I bring him out more because do you agree right now that mine should be Shadowheart? What? What? What?
Yes.
You need to ask him to stay in camp. Did you do that? Or did you say leave?
I thought we had
Tiff.
something special. I guess I'll spend my evenings lounging here while you do all the hard work. It sounds awful.
Okay, now let's have. But anyway, you didn't answer the question.
What?
Do you agree that Shadowheart and the rogue should be mine? You want Lizelle and you want the new maid should be yours.
I don't want the other guy.
Which guy?
The one that I just had.
It is
I like
done.
the rogue aspect of him. That's like one of my second favourite class of a druid. Why? I wanted him. Because then basically, and then obviously, right now we'll take these ones, but later on we'll swap them out and take the others. Especially if some of their things pop up. Yeah. There's a piece of cheese in here, try. Oh, is this camp changed by the way? Like, is your thing come back as a new camp? What's that box? Oh, look here. Guess mine won't make any difference, but yours wouldn't it? Yeah, mine's the same. But it's yours off, so that'll give you 2. You're gonna check your box. See if they added it. Are you running around naked? Tiff.
Look at me.
Are you naked?
No.
Looks like it on my screen. Tiff, you look naked.
I'm not.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh, I see the underwear there, but you're faded over there. Let me put that on.
Look at her.
You put that on her eye, caramba.
What's wrong with it, Nikki?
I've got to be careful because obviously I need to censor if you are.
Oh my god, I told you I wasn't naked, but I can't put my clothes. Where'd my clothes go?
Wherever you put them. Someone's home clothes are singing her Leslie's thing. Is that your clothes?
No, that's Lassie's clothes.
I thought those were called different. That's specific, like Shadow's clothes. So I think the home was yours. Yeah, Leslie's clothes is that.
Oh.
The home ones were yours. And that's hers. You not swap. Oh yeah, you got to put the clothes back if you swap on the one. Oh, does she have the fire sword now? Oh, it's not equipped though, so make sure she equips that too. Remember we got with her. Oh my god, that was good. Look at that thing. Tiff. Good at the picture. Tiff. Oh, she's still hurt from the attack. Well, she's down to 10 to 12. Yeah. No, I was going to say, but the trouble is having the rest, we used the resources up, so we can't have too many rests, can we? We've got to be careful with them.
Oh, I can't do you.
Do who?
You know, I was going to put Lassie's thing on you, because it kind of looked a little kinky.
Oh, for crying out loud. Hand it over then. What your session is with bloody everyone's underwear. Where is it?
It's the bottom bit.
Just remove that.
Yeah, just swap it.
I can't because you got hold of it, you'll give it to me. Remember, if you got hold of the character, I won't let me do it. Where'd
Make sure she's facing the other way.
Oh, the crying out loud, the boobs are out, Tiff!
I turned her on my screen.
Well, no, it doesn't on mine. You didn't warn me that was going to happen. 33 minutes.
Sorry. There, I put clothes on her.
Laz's boobs. I told you, warn me if you're going to do something like
I
that.
said sorry.
Okay, so I take my underwear off, put hers on, can remove my top.
Oh!
Seriously, that.
Look at your butt!
So basically, her underwear shows the boobs, or is that just because I'm a guy?
It's because you're a guy.
Then how does she have boobs out then? Didn't she have a top on still?
No. Take it back, I want to see you.
Oh, why? I want. There. Yes.
Fine. You're gonna put it on her? Why?
Just have a look. Well,
I thought I was the only one obsessed with underwear changes.
oh, since you already changed it.
See?
Then why was her boobs out there when you took it off her?
I guess the Dragonborn, they don't see her as having boobs.
Okay.
You just don't.
Oh, for crying out loud!
That wasn't me.
34. Shadow's boobs.
That one wasn't me. I'm gonna upgrade last.
Okay, have I gave everything back to it? I don't got the right stuff now.
Yes.
Does she have a rest? Oh yeah, everyone has rest scroll but me. I'm still missing a rest scroll. Okay, you're upgrading her.
Yeah.
So, do that then. Okay. Hopefully when you do it, level push her back up to her health up.
I kind of wish that we could. I'm sure Gale needs to level too.
Oh yeah. Okay, so like I said, I think people who level them should be the ones who have proper ownership of them. So, okay, like confirm. Shadowheart 100% mine, right?
Yeah.
So I'm in charge of her leveling. Do you want Gale? Because Lazzie's yours 100%, yeah? Because again, you like your tanky, she's a tanky.
I kind of want Lazzie and a Darian.
I want him because of the rogue aspect. I like rogues. Can we toss for him or something? Then? Or should we just have him as we? Or should
There's two more.
Yeah, wait till we get the others and confirm them ones. But I'll say then we should level him together then, since we're both iffy with him right now.
No, that's fine. Do you want to do it?
Do you want Gale? Or you just want to leave him as an iffy one?
I don't even know what he...
He's a sorcerer wizard. Basically what we did when we first played Alexis over 2 years ago.
Speak.
He's one or the other.
Chuck, you believe you can survive without me?
So as of this moment,
As you
Shadow's
say,
100% mine, Laddie's
do not
100%
keep me
yours.
waiting.
We both want him. We're not bothered about Gale, so they're iffy. Okay, if you bring him into the group, and then I guess we will level him together until we get the other companions in. We'll set them as our own people. So I'll come over to you and use your screen. And do this together for him and him until we get the other companions, yeah? Okay. Well, Lazzie, you can level and I'll level Shadowheart right now because we're on characters. Well, it's just loading. He's a sorcerer wizard, isn't he? Wizard.
Ooh. Ooh, I've not done this part before.
That's why I said I thought you would want him. Because like the rogues has had less than you. Oh, we've got to pick a subclass. Oh, fudge, you got a lot of them. We could be a necromancer. Oh, fudge. Does it speak when it says it's anything? Because I was just reading. Okay, because I'm over here.
Okay, so let's start from the beginning.
Okay, you're close. Can you just read it?
Okay,
Adoration.
Adoration.
Okay, read.
Spells summon wards, banish enemies, and nullify magic, suitable for those who wish to defend themselves and others. Learning adoration spells from... Is that her?
Yeah, she's sharing emotion on the mic.
Spells from scrolls only cost you 25G per spell. Level, not 50.
What? Learning from scrolls. Oh, okay. So I think the way it works, if I'm not mistaken, is you find scrolls, but if you wanted to make them permanent from use all the time, it costs you money. I don't know if that's for every subclass or just for that one. But it says wards, so does that mean like little pets?
Yeah, so this spell that comes with it
forms a ward around you.
protects
No.
you from harm.
Oh, it's a ward around you. So it's not a pet, it's like a shield or something, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a person, like a ward is like...
No, like a shield around you. Like a bubble or something, isn't it? You know, a bit like in Divinity where you put a fire one around you, you protect from fire, you put a, that sort of thing, I think.
a ward is something else.
That's what I think it is, because you've got the bubble around the person.
Evocation. Evocation spells focus elemental energy into powerful attacks, and the elements, those who
as enhancements
specialize in the school are known as evokers. Learning evocation spells from scrolls only cost you 25.
Okay, I think everyone's gonna do that.
Yeah.
Necromancy should bring back fingers.
And the first spell is to create pockets of safety within your evocation spell. Allies automatically succeed their saving throws.
You know Divinity, how we're basically source hunters? I think him or Sorcerer is the closest thing to that. Depending what subclass we go down and start the spell for that and away.
You walk through the Valley of the Shadow of the Death and make lots of friends there, learning necromancy spells. Grim Harvest.
Once per turn, if you kill a creature with a spell, you regain hit points equal to twice the spell level used. So basically that's a bit like a healing thing by killing something. And that's probably going to be something like raised from the dead and stuff, isn't it? Conjuration? Isn't that going to be stuff like raising stuff?
Compelled by shape and emotion, your favored arcane style involves summoning creatures and objects, as well as displaying them in space.
Displacing
them. Minor conjuring create water.
Oh, so I guess his default thing, you can make a water puddle, and then of course you can turn that to steam, or maybe later on you could make get grease in the end, and like oil, you can burn it. Well, okay, before we carry on, what are you leaning to right now? I think that Necromancy or Conjuring out of the top 4. So we're agreeing with them 2, so the other 2 are out right now.
You don't like this one?
Okay, are you leaning to that one too? Why? I just want to eliminate a few before we get going.
That's the elemental one, or are you being elemental?
I'm not I'm a druid. Unless you class as like the grass and stuff like that, and have a bit of fire here. Them 2 so far? Okay, we find a better one.
Your magic influences Begullies and bends and will...
Oh, so is that going to be like charming him to be by my side? Learning spells and scrolls. So he'd be like confusing them, charming them. Yeah, it's a maybe. So them 3 so far.
Deviation.
Inside and can sculpt the future like temporal clay to more favourable form. Learning deviation spell. Form. So is that again? Is that a bit like there's oil down on the floor? Let's turn it to water. That sort of thing. Fire, turn it to rain. Is it? Would you say? I think conjures summoning stuff.
Well, no, there's 3 here, but on some of them there's only 2.
Well, yeah, it's because of the way the things
they
work.
classify it as an action and not a subclass, or that's a subclass and an action.
Yeah, but depending on the route you take, you will get different spells and different setups. Because obviously they're exactly the same, one's going to be stronger than the other, so it's balance it, isn't it? Illusion, I'm sure that's like create something, attack it, and stuff like that to confuse them. Piston, fabric of reality, filled in way, really gullible, and monstrous learning. Yeah. Transmutation, what's that one? Transmutation. Oh, what does it say? You instant what's that word? Fascination?
Your innate fascination with the structure of things has granted you the incredible power over crude matter and its manipulation. Isn't that what you do? You can brew 2 alchemy solutions instead of 1 when combining.
Okay, so transmutation, I guess, is with alchemy and changing things.
What do you think of that? Like the seeing things in the future, or do you think that's?
How does that work? What's it say? Your dreams grant you glimpses of that influence in the future. Each long rest, you gain 2 random. Oh, that's why. That's how it works. You get 2 random, whatever them dices are. During the day, you can use your reaction to change the die of any attack roll or saving throw rolled near you to one of the potion dices. So, if I'm understanding that right, it'd be like you're fighting someone. Oh, you're about to cough, aren't you?
No, about you.
Oh, okay. Is it just combat, or is it other things too? Before what I think it is. The day you can use your reaction to change the die of the attack roll or saving throw. Okay. So I think because do they rolls also work? Is like the conversations, or is it just the attacks?
A conversation.
Okay, so like what you just did when you went to his head and it went to, say you got 13, you might be able to use that to throw another die, you do it twice a day, and turn it into a positive thing. I think that's what they're for, so that can be quite useful twice a day after rests. I feel that's like a summoning thing. Because also for the charming, because technically I do have the ability to charm a humanoid and charm animals if I pick them, but his is probably stronger.
I guess can we do that?
Do what?
So if we pick necromancy,
I assume they'll have similar spells with a few specific to their thingy too, right?
Burning hands, charm, not really.
They're all completely different.
They're all the same.
That's what I'm saying. They would actually have the similar core spells with the odd different one, right? Well, we'll click on the item passive to change. Are the others that same? Because that's got like lips at the end.
They're all the same.
It tends to prepare spells that'll be different now for the classes. Be a couple extra in there. Different. I hope she's not getting the mic. That's what I finish this one, we can go and get her. I thought she was asleep, she must be sleeping. I think as they get subclasses, they get deeper and deeper, they'll get more spread out. Won't they? And more unique things each level.
Okay, so which one do you want to do?
I'm leaning between the Necromancy Conjure, or is it Enchantment where it's Charming? So I feel Charming was super powerful. We found near the end of Divinity. Necromancy, I feel, would be raising dead, but you did a lot. Conjure, I think, would be raising other things, like maybe elementals and stuff. So,
I'm leaning more towards conjuring because I liked the fact that we could. How many things did I conjure to help us?
Yeah, some. But I feel Necromancy would be doing that too. Would there be different things? There'll be undead things. Or you think a conjure would be better?
But is there eventually going to be a spell like the rest scrolls we no longer had to use towards the end?
I don't know, but that's more likely to be under the cleric. Or with Shadowheart, more likely to have something like that. Because in Divinity, the only one who had it was the witch character. But there was no clerics in that game. Clerics are generally the healers in Dungeons & Dragons. So I feel if anyone's going to have that spell, it's going to be Shadowheart. Or unless one of us pick cleric, but we haven't. So how the Divine one?
Divine one?
Divine one.
Oh, divine.
What options does that give us? Because that's the one where you're charming, right?
No, it's this one.
Okay, enchantment. No, okay, I'm getting mixed up. So we're thinking enchantment or conjuring and Necromancy Outlaw.
Yeah.
What's the subclass features? Learning enchantment spells from scroll. Oh, it's the same as the other ones.
The only difference in them is one. Oh, you get an action on both.
Yeah. So you get water on the ground. I don't think it's. I think for the starting, that the other one's more important, but they'll get better as they go. So what's hers?
Charm.
Charm, a creature cannot attack you, cannot act. So that's basically they're stuck then. If you leave them for 2 turns, if it worked, they won't fight back, but as soon as you hit them and break it. Okay, do you want to do conjuring then?
That's fine. Okay, so conjuring, what 2 spells are we gonna do?
What's he got options to? What's the last? The creature must have intelligence of 5 or more to target. And try. Okay, what's it do? Leave the creature prone. Okay, so if it works, it's prone for more damage.
Shield.
You're about to hit. When you're about to hit by an enemy, increase the armor class by 5. So okay, that's a damage one. Could be poison. Protection of evil and gore. Protect an ally against the attacks and provides element of faith rounds.
Magic missile seems good.
Long stride, increase your creature's movement speed. A better leap than he has. Ice knife. I can learn that one. Find familiar. Oh, summon a familiar. A fiend spirit that takes an animal form of your choosing. I think have that. I think that's not going to attack. No, I think it'll be something like this parrot helps you +2 for speed and that sort of thing. This tiger helps you attack with extra damage. Do you see what I'm saying? So it won't attack for us, but it will enhance him. I believe that's what I'll do. Yeah? Oh, what's false life? What was that? Temporary hit. Oh, it gives you 7 points temporarily. What else is there? Oh, that's dash to get out of there quick. Sky Cell, magic will change aspects of your appearance. So that's probably what the mask we got is. Spray. Come on, hurl spear. Ooh, thunder damage. He has a charm person. Burning hands. Featherfall. Oh, so you need to get down from a height better. Do you think he should have some kind of attack, or? Because I feel talking to people, it's going to be me or you, and I do have the charm person thing. So I feel we're the ones talking. I doubt we're going to kick him to talk unless it's specific for his quest. So maybe some kind of attack. I like the sound of that spear, but it's thunder, so that won't work with certain creatures. So it's like ice wouldn't. What?
What about this one?
I can have that too.
Because look.
I haven't picked it yet.
Level 1.
Yeah.
And that's what we picked for him.
Yeah, they're all conjurers.
No, they're not. Evocation, enchantment, evocation, illusion, transmutation, necromancy, transmutation,
conjure. What's always picking for him?
Transmutation.
So you're saying it'd be a bit strong because he's a conjure guy. What's the lips do?
Maybe.
Okay, pick the ice thing now. I'm just trying to pick different than we have. But I don't have it yet, but if I didn't get better choices,
I would
pick
say,
it.
I don't know. Like I can see this one, that one.
Yeah, because there's just certain points, but I feel that's going to be more
down the road.
Yeah, in certain situations, like we're not going to be using that often. Unless you plan to put them as high as thing as possible and jump down every battle. You know, do superhero landing. Or superhero feather landing.
Well, that would be these. That would be enhanced lead.
No, the feather's landing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Near allies get immunity to falling damage. Oh, it's everyone. So immunity, so in other words, like you hill me, you jump down.
Yeah.
It won't kill us to fall. The leap is getting up there. But again, you can use the leap as jumping off a cliff.
Yeah. So you want to do it?
Do ice knife then if you want, because it's conjure. What about prepared spells? Or is that the prepared spells? Prepared spells? Prepared spells? We've got these ones. Okay, so they're the ones he's got picked, and we can swap them out for the ones underneath. Basically, there's 3. Oh, the Fiend one's actually in there, so you can actually have that instead. But he's got that in the other version, so... And they're nice there, okay. So basically...
I think that's there because those are the 2 we picked, because they weren't there before.
Weren't they? Okay, go back and take one out and just see if that's the case then. Swap it to something else. Okay, now go there. Did it swap? Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, so put that back. So then I guess these are the spells you use, so you best want to have these 2 highlighted then, right? If that's what if you're saying is correct, right? That means he got in his arsehole, but you can't use them. Unless you put them up there. So put them 2 in, because we want them to use them. If not, he's going to be using them, get extra uses off them. Grease. Wait, what is it? Cover the ground in grease, slowing creatures within, possibly making them fall. Maybe. What's the next one? Mage armor protects target. That's probably going to be a good one. If he's getting attacked, we can put that on someone. Creature in magical slumber targets. What? About 24 hit points. Which, well, that'll be good. I'll see them 2 for attacks. So he actually can fight. Yeah. Okay. You want to pick the rogue, he probably won't have as many. It'll be a lot quicker to do. And we're about 7 minutes and we're going to stop. And again, power editing will continue tomorrow. For you, a few seconds. For us, it will be probably another day. And then we can go and check why she's up. Because she should be asleep. We put her to bed to go to bed. Yeah, why mess with that for getting the rogue out? Let's do the rogue this hour. Seriously? Okay. Enough with the undies. There's one thing I can't wait to get all the group members. You can stop messing with their undies.
Oh my god, will you stop?
Okay, bring the rogue up. We're going to do him. So there's levels up to this point.
That was it. Yeah, everyone's level.
Oh, you already leveled the rogue.
You talking about Lazzy?
Oh, Lazzy then. Sorry, Lazzy. Oh.
Yeah, she didn't.
Oh.
We didn't get to pick nothing with her.
Oh, okay, that's fine then. I'm not sitting over here waiting to level everyone.
Go ahead.
I guess I'll hit the thingy. What, 54?
I
So
question the
ready to
wisdom
leave
of that
then?
decision, but so be it.
Oh wait, no, you got Gale out. If you want Lazzy to come with us, you need to swap
I'll be
for
here
Gale
in the
to.
meantime, idling away the hours.
So if you want to swap them out, then we'll head
Oh
off.
wait, I was gonna look at something.
What's on your mind?
Join me.
With pleasure.
What?
Lead on.
Evasion plans.
Come here, look at him real quick.
Who? Whose evasion plan was this? You can read books and notes you picked up. Okay. Look at who? Gale.
Yeah.
Okay, he's in his underwear. Why?
Come here, look at him. Like, look at my screen.
Why? Okay.
Look. Look at his chest.
Oh, so I can bring that up on mine because you got him out, right?
You gotta zoom in.
Yeah, I'm zooming in.
I kinda wonder what that's from.
Game's part of his backstory. We'll find out later, hopefully. Okay. Oh, make sure before he goes he has the a bow or something. And then get Lazzy out, make sure she has a bow. Do you have a spare bow?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, give him one then. Oh, I guess you just took him off. Swap to her and we'll get going. I don't know this tree. It's fallen. Oh, I can sit on it. Okay, she's back. Okay, should we get going, yeah? Oh, do we have to end the day? We can't... Seriously? We can't just leave the camp now? We got to end the day? Mine says end day. Is there any way to leave the camp? Okay, then we can't just jump back. Oh, then here, leave the camp. Okay, I clicked it.
How did you do that?
The little fire at the side. Oh god, I'm in my thingy. Can I have my armor back on? There we go. Where's Lazzy going? She's on your side, isn't she? She's running up there. Oh, because you're up there. I wonder why you're just leaving us. Like, what's going on? Look at her sword, Tiffy. That's huge.
Look at my outfit.
That's cool.
Another broken trap. Who made these?
Okay, so...
Which way do I go?
Hold on, there was voices somewhere around here. I think they were this way.
Which way?
Oh no, wait, never mind. This is where Lazzy was.
There's a thing up here. There's like shadows who haven't been up this end. Oh, here's somebody. Tiffy, there's someone up here. I want to talk to him.
You!
Oh,
Not
Tiffy!
another step, hear me?
Do you see him?
Boss! Got company up here!
Hello.
What's this then? Trying to
Why don't you
creep
jump over it?
around us and loot the crypt? Not happening. Or is
I
it
clicked
the
on him, why is it
ship
to you?
you're after? Don't matter either
shit.
way. It's ours. All of it.
The ship is full of monsters, I wouldn't go near it. I think that ship's evasion force, run while you can. The only thing is your life lead before I take it too. Your loud words hide fear, confusion, looting that ship will bring you no peace. I guess that one. Yeah, apparently you got there first. You know, I clicked on him, that makes no sense. You went a different route to me.
Well, in that case, come on, you lot. No point in getting killed. Second worm gets the cheese and all.
Second mouse gets the cheese, no?
Nobody's getting any damn cheese. Now move it.
You're more cunning than you look. I thought we had a fight on our hands.
Hey, I think your girl's in her, camp outfit.
Oh, what happened? What happened to me?
There's something underneath.
Oh, did I get attacked?
By what?
I don't know. I got entangled. I got entangled by something, and she got something underneath me. Oh, she's in her thingies. I don't know. I got entangled.
Time and the elements have left the plaque unreadable.
I remember we fought here before, didn't we? Early access. Guess we handled that better. What just happened? I ain't banging. What's going on? Did you just fall down a hole?
No.
Well, there's a big hole here. It wasn't there a minute ago. You shot it?
Yeah.
What's down there?
I don't know.
Nice jump down. Oh god. Maybe we should have gone down there. Oh god! Tiffy!
What?
We get attacked! What do you mean what? Loads of them! We should have come down here. Ow! Fudge. We're at an hour, so I guess we'll do this battle tomorrow, yeah? As you took a pot shot. Yes? Let me save. And obviously, power of editing. We'll be back in a few seconds, but we'll be back tomorrow to play on us. I don't even remember what to say. It's 7 maybe? I don't know what we're calling them. So I'll see you in a second, people.
Oh my gosh, have you seen your health?
I just got shot.
Oh.
Said he fell and he shot me straight away. See you in a second, people. Okay, back. Power of editing to you. Nothing passed for us. I don't feel. What?
I'm connected you.
Well, that's fine because I'm talking. To us, it's 3 or 4 days, 5 days. Was it the 15th of August we're doing this? I thought it would be next day over the weekend, and we didn't get any done on the weekend. Obviously, roughly an hour here, and then we finish the episode, and you should see this Saturday coming up. And then we have part 4 we plan to do, and then we plan to still do some episodes, but they're going to build up behind the finishing of Divinity, what's on the schedule going up as we speak, and of course behind the Wild Wilder Myth. So next year at this point. Unless you really want these now, and then maybe we can bring them back and take a look at the 2 before we do it, or bring them back sooner, but we'll see. That's the plan as right now anyway. And what you do, but don't bang things over there.
It's the doggo.
I can remember, I'm trying to talk you now.
That's doggy chewing on her antler.
Okay, can you do it quieter please, MJ? Okay, wait, wait, who's... Are you in now?
Yeah.
Okay. So, we left off about... Oh god, 1, 2, 3, 4... 4 and 4. Okay, that's not too bad. I thought it was a lot more than... Oh, there's a guy in the doorway. 5. Is that it? 1 in the doorway. And it's supposed to be... Magnificent's turn. Oh yeah, the top aren't they when they're supposed to go? I think you can go at the same time if the thing's together. So you're going to take her turn? I'll just let you take her turn. Maybe use that bit more, be a bit easier to jump to when I'm editing this. Because it is quite hard to edit these. What you doing? Oh, she's got some air coming under her. Dash.
Need to find a way forward.
Okay. How was that turn? Oh! So you ran in to get shot easier. It says my turn. It also says yours. Does that mean they can go at the same time?
Yeah.
Make way.
Okay. I'm bearing out. Okay, can I even reach? I think you're kind of blocking the doorway, Tiff. Yeah, I got a feeling you're blocking the door. Disengage. Okay, I can do that. They might try and get me if this works. Says I can't attack. Oh, I golded 3 of them. You need to move to the side a bit. Big bear coming through. Oh! Trying to get to the back. Nice. MJ, please start with the banging. I apologise for getting on the mic. I can't probably really take this stuff out. She decided to chew a bone right next to, well, Tiffy specifically. Is anyone? Oh.
It wouldn't be so bad if she would leave it on the carpet.
Exactly, she's got it off the carpet, or she gets it too close to your desk and bangs it against the desk. Range attack. Yeah, I know, I'm moving shadow turn. Did you just see her move? I thought she had a fire attack, I was looking for it. Piercing? Oh, there it is, fireball. Like that. Ooh. I wonder. That looks like it could be. Hopefully it is. Whoa! Action surge, perform 5 attacks in 1 turn. Your enemies won't know what hit them. Holy fudge, Tiffy! I hit the barrel, you see? That was awesome! Oh god, I got down to 6 health points. I got caught at the blast. She's a healer though, so. I guess it's time to cure your own wounds. Can I not do that one? I can do this one though. Healing. Heal me. Okay, a little better. Okay, can I get her out of the doorway? Hold.
I wouldn't go forward because of all the fire.
Well, that's the farthest I can go, so I can't go any further. I was trying to get out the doorway so the others can come in and help. Oh god. He seems a little angry. Ow! Oh, he missed her. Arts and arm strike.
Can't reach.
What are you moving forward then? Oh, he's literally. Why?
You're in the way.
How am I in the way? You're a fist. You're staff. That don't make any sense. If I was over here a bit. So I'm saying I was trying to get out of the doorway. That's why I didn't like when you ran and blocked the doorway. I couldn't get her out of the way. Because you ran up to the doorway and just stood there. Whose go is it? Play combat now. Ow. He probably wanted to do anything. Oh, can he? Can't. Reach target. Will it work? I'm not going to set me on fire if this works, but I want to get in combat. I'll reach him now. Flaming bear from behind. I'll take the little damage from that. What's that I got? Oh, I've got to dismiss my shape.
You're on fire.
Yeah, I know. I said I'll take the damage if I can get over it.
I was just making a joke.
Oh, I didn't know if you tell me I'm on fire. What was the joke? I didn't get that.
Take 2.
She's healed. Can't do that now. Not 5 health points. Oh, if that could kill him if it hits. Oh, if it hits. Can you back up a little? Oh, she can't. He would hit her. I just wanted to move out of the way. Hey, don't be cruel to animals. So she's looting right now.
Yeah, I can't really do much.
You have an arrow. Shoot him. Oh my god. So when we're in the ship and we're about to crash, you refuse to loot. But then when we basically can loot after the fight, you're looting everything. But when we can't do after the fight, you refuse. Ay ay ay. Oh, see, he hit you, Tiff. But hopefully when we do bring this back, obviously like I said, we're going to have another part 4 next week I'm going to take a look at. When we bring this back properly, oh it's my turn, I thought it was yours still, sorry. We bring this back, we hopefully we'll have a bunch of episodes build up. Obviously there will be, episode 1 will be roughly an hour, after that it'll be 15-minute each like our divinities. Can I swing at you here? Yes, I can. Oh, the fire's gone anyway, it's good. There we go. Now, can I move out there? I can jump, so I'll do that. Hello, leaping bear! Oh, that was a nasty hit. Where's this guy going? He feels like he's miles away. Okay, and again I apologise for the... Oh, she wasn't doing it right now. Can you heal the guy? Yes. Do you mind burning him alive? Thank you. Ooh, nice. Oh god, she's screaming. What overkill that was. She was still screaming. Nice attack again. No. Mare time. Whee! Oh, critical! Oh, critical miss! Seriously? How'd you critical miss? I get critical hit. You hit him so hard, it's extra damage, but a miss is a miss, is it not? If I miss him, do no damage. If a critical miss, how? That doesn't make any sense to me. How do I critical miss you? Either way, no damage was done. Was his way of rubbing it in? It was the ball done. You still missed. MJ, start with the thing on the mic, please. Again, I once again apologise if this is getting on the mic.
No time to waste.
Somebody's out the door. Action surge. What's action surge do? Oh my god, you're soaring it now! MJ, stop soaring! Sheesh! It's random you're cooking it, sounds like you got a saw over there on it! Was you running against something?
Yeah, the floor.
MJ! Can you leave it on the carpet for her or something? It's my turn now, isn't it? Well, finish your turn then do it. So we're not just paused on the screen. Like, I don't mind the playing with, that's fine, but can you not be so loud when we're recording? Sheesh. Oh, a miss and I think a hit at the same time. Okay. So.
Where'd he go?
He's standing right next to you, took a swing at you.
Oh, there he is.
I know, I just tried to put it on fire. I don't know if I hit him or not. Did you move it, Laura?
Yes, I moved it.
It sounds just as bad.
One day.
Not very accurate with this.
I will ascend.
Okay, I ended turns, it's your turn. Oh, it's his turn. Whoa! Oh god, she's a bit low. Okay, here's a question. I know these spells, they work like Pathfinder, don't they? Where you only have so many a day before you sleep and stuff, because I can't do any healing spells now with her. Where do you see the amount you get each day? Because on Pathfinder you just hold it over, it goes, this is 3 times you can use it, this is 6 times. Obviously I've gone over it, but it would be nice to know what number I can use these normally. Like, I don't see anything that tells you. Oh, apparently as well, see like this, I can't use these now because it's gone over the thingy, but why? How many? But anyway, what I was about to say to you, I've seen online that people saying you got to be careful when you rest. Basically, the gist of it is, if you, depends on the quest. If you say, for example, the example they use, you come to a house that's burning. A lot of people then resting, and then they get in there and everyone's dead. Basically, if you're in a quest and they're burning alive, do the quest now. If you rest, they are going to die. Because it is something that's obviously immediate. Where obviously if you're just supposed to, you know, meet
fishing.
some... Yeah, you can rest 10 times, it won't do nothing.
Yeah, go.
So depending on the quest we're at, when we rest, we have to be careful when we rest.
Here you go.
I am, I'm just saying, I was trying to work out the healing thing and I don't know where it tells you about that. Oh, that was a nice shot. He's 70%, come on, hit. Finally! Oh god, he's freaking out, tipping the table. On the floor, sorry. Ooh, ooh! Oh, I can't do it right now, can I? I could give you berries, but I can't in this form.
How does it open?
Here we go.
Find dust coats the page with the weathered book. Beneath the bone white powder, hundreds of short obituaries are recorded in tiny script. Gordon Tipple, Imater, drowning. Ivan.
What?
Arkinson.
Oh, my name's in there. Or are you just saying Ivan to look?
It's spelt different, but yeah, it's Ivan.
Okay.
It's like literally Ive in.
Ah, okay.
Iva in. Omega. Internal rot. You're internally rotted.
Hey.
Devon Stout Sloony Fever.
You do not recognize the language on the plaque.
Got it. What heavy doors?
Looks like a trap there.
Ooh. Oh god, what's this? Turn-based general.
Be worth a look.
I'm a turn-based one.
Oh, there's a lever in here.
Oh, okay.
So there's a door, so it could be for that.
Oh, no point.
Okay. In life, her service has been
A long way to go.
impeccable. Daily did
let's
she
see.
devote herself to the Lady of Lost. Daily did she free herself from the tyranny of memory. All in time was lost to her. Her relations, her performances, even her own name. Upon the altar of her devotion placed she the ultimate offering, her emptied mind. And when she died, when she awakened death and found herself standing in the pale and fated city of judgment, she waited for the Lady of Lost to retrieve her. A million souls and more passed her in colorless gusts, but no hand materialized in her hand, no voice whispered instructions in her ear, no guidance.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Crawford itself from the bleached and barren sky. Time, immortality, time passed around her like air, coming and going, and still the goddess did not come to her devotee. Kilmover, or pitied her as much as Lord of the Dead is able, but could not intervene. This cleric of the Lady of Loss, unclaimed despite her worthiness, might yet have one more lesson to learn, that not of forgetting, but being forgotten. I got a lot of books.
I wonder what the next move is. Let's try this way.
Okay, so in here there's a lever. It's probably gonna be important. I wonder. Oh no. I was kinda hoping that.
Shoot. I should move it again.
Looking ahead.
My faith protects me.
Don't mind if I do.
May as well take a look.
This place
Looks like a
wasn't
trap there. Is this iron? What kind of currency is this?
Speak.
I'm gonna need a market to sell to.
Still breathing.
Need a what?
Despite everything.
Sell stuff soon.
Uh-huh.
All right, what now?
No more prayers. Only silence and dust.
Sorrows. Sorrows, prayers.
Ancient, indecipherable text covers the plaque.
Dead tongue. Whoever
Plaque.
worshipped here must be long gone.
You just mentioned a plaque.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get on with it. I'll take this way.
I was hoping we could rest like we do in Divinity.
Well, you can, but depending
Like
on...
I meant like on a bed.
Oh, I haven't found a bed yet, so...
Yeah, we
The
did.
text on the plaque is a mystery to you.
I don't remember.
What to do? Wonder if the gods are watching me.
These are good.
I just want to turn back.
What's your armor?
I don't know at the moment.
Wish to live in more interesting times.
Level 1. No, that's a mask. 11.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
And she is 13.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Ooh!
What?
Okay, I like that one though. You can change your night outfit.
Well, yeah, we knew that.
No, like, I have one that we can change it to. I kind of like that one.
Oh, have you got the stuff yet? The extra ones from the streamer stuff.
We haven't been back to the...
Oh, that's what I thought you... Yeah, I was wondering if it just popped into your inventory. You know, the loot drop ones.
I have no idea where you are, so I'm just gonna pull this lever and find out what happens.
Still alive.
I've got an ancient door I can't open. It's got me in turn-based mode, so I can't do anything. I roughly remember this room from years ago, but I don't remember how we got through it. Because there's a thing here, and I've opened everything I can, and it's annoying because it's all in turn-based. I found an ancient key in here, but apparently it's not for this room, apparently. So we come out of this room.
You do not recognize the language on the plaque.
I got a lot of books, and we're just probably gonna take an episode and read them all.
Whatever comes, I'm ready. No time to waste.
Thingy, huh? Come on.
Have a lot on my mind. Well, in it.
But I would feel like this ancient scroll. Though a bloom of mold has bleached the ink from most of its scroll, it's beginning so legible. The sealing ritual. Our God cares not for petty ritual. There is only the sealing, and it is vital that we observe it with exacting reverence. On the day of the sealing, a mixture of bone and ash is consecrated upon the names of the dead. We spread the offering, imbuing the ink with the essence of death of our God.
What could a book contain that requires it to be bound with chains?
Oh, chains? Dude, where did the books go? Just in the inventory, or do we have like a book version now?
Inventory.
Yeah, just like the other one, just randomly.
Yeah.
I just picked one up and I don't see it. It's weird.
What's this? You've dropped some thieves' tools. You either dropped them or didn't pick them up.
Probably when we do get a merchant, we can start selling the stuff. I do want to make him do a lot better than dividend.
There's a vent in here.
A vent?
Yeah, you must have walked right over it.
Yeah, I discovered them vents. The thing was smashing me and I turned the button off, and the other side, I couldn't get through it. When I tried to hit it, I found a key that took me to the opposite side. That's where I am now. So I'm assuming the key's in here.
That's Jurgle, scribe of the dead. I didn't think anyone still worshipped him. That might be worth a look.
That's it, okay, we keep them chronic. Hey, where'd my key from? What do you open with my key?
The door?
What door?
On the other side of where you were.
I could open that one! Oh god, what's happening? Tiffy?
What?
I'm getting to a kind of cutscene. Oh god, they're moving, Tiff! Help! I think I'm about to be attacked. Skeletons! Dead things! Shouldn't be moving! Yes, I'm in combat. Holy fudge!
Just woke up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. And we're already hurt.
The darkness can be to our advantage.
Oh god, this ain't good, this ain't good. Tiffy, where are you? I don't need you right now.
I find something useful.
Dost thou think to rush fate?
Tazeth.
See to the dead first.
Survival is all that matters.
Wild shape. There's another one. Are you on your way to me? Are you in the combat too?
I already killed one of them.
Oh god. What, from outside of combat?
As my feet can carry me.
How then?
I was in combat.
Breathe deep and move.
Can't give up.
I guess you could dash.
I don't see that one over there.
Heading there.
Pray to turn. Oh, she has that thingy. Pray to turn. Oh, no, I can see.
Still on my feet.
Their turn. They're right at me. I still don't believe them stats though, do you? We can mention it here that the Larian put out. Apparently the most played class is a paddler. You know basically what Shadowheart is. The least played is Cleric, well I'm fine with that. But then if I'm not mistaken it's Druid. And then Monk. Literally what we're playing, isn't it? Maybe make our little game a little more unique than to everyone else's. What did he do to me? He silenced me. Well, I'm a bear. What was I going to do?
No choice but to keep going.
Okay, so I am going to slice and dice you. Not bad.
On the move.
Okay. So are you in this fight with me? Where are you? Oh, he took a swing at me. You watching him take? Yeah, you are, aren't you? Oh! Okay, everyone's a little hurt right now, Turf. Okay, can you? Critical. I hate when it says critical miss. Makes no sense to me.
Well, so much for peace.
How did I critically miss you? Oh no, son of a... I went there to get from the side more like to hit you and then I almost ran back round to the front of him. At least I still hit him, but... A little bear thorn. Rawr!
Let my name be known.
Oh, critical hit, that was good. Who fired that? Is that you?
On the move.
Silence now. Oh, fudge. Oh god, Tiff, you need to heal her, she's on 2. Can you not just smack him with this?
Hope your soul is in good hands.
Oh, Focus Strike 2 is not a miss.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
God, babe, we gotta kill him. Oh, 2! Seriously? If she connected, that 2 would have killed him. How many's left? There's 2 we're finding. How many are you finding in the corner?
I already got them all.
Oh, laddie, you're so great at this, apparently.
Taking a look.
Did Lassie just heal or health go down more? Oh, is that orange bar of stamina? The turn being moved. Oh, okay. The group definitely does need a rest. Ow! Can you finish him off? It's only 2 points. Hit him. Hey.
Can't even catch my breath.
Here comes a bear! Whee! I like that. Go down. Yeah.
Need to find a way forward.
Something in here, so don't rush it before to do them. Oh god! Oh, Tiffy, and cutscene, are you seeing it? I'm opening a crypt or something. Oh, there's a hand. Oh, is this the guy who joins us? In the crypt we're just in. Is this that guy who joins us who can res us when we die? It is, isn't it?
I think so.
Yay! Friend! Dead friend!
Will you stop doing cutscenes without me?
I'm right next to you if you clicked on me.
I wasn't next to you.
We were in the same fight.
God, that doesn't mean I was next to you.
So he has spoken,
talking,
and so thou standest before me.
Hey, dead friend.
As always.
Oh, we're very bloody.
What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
Oh, fudge, I forgot about this. What did this do? Oh, sugar. Quite the question. What's the reason for it? So he has spoken. What are you talking about? A little spooked by the crawling out of the tomb. But what are you? Peaceful undead. Interesting. Why aren't you attacking me? It didn't really give me an option to answer the question, does it? I have a question for you. What is worth a single mortal's life?
What's the reason for it?
Curiosity. Nothing more. Wilt thou answer my question?
Yes, that's why. I don't owe you answers. Yes, that's why.
So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life?
Everything. All live to die, to be slaughtered? No. Mine seems worth little as my blood calls me to harm. Oh, I can go with that. No one's life is worth more than any others. We are all equal. Depends on the person's deeds. Its only used value is oh my god, a lot of things. As currency doesn't matter to me otherwise. Each life is infinite value, merits, sacrificing everything for. Only life that matters is mine. Depends on. Oh, there's 3 of them. I would think. Number 6. Number 2 because it's linked to me. Or number 3. What do you think out of them 3? They're the ones I'm going to go with, one of them 3. Oh, you think I should go for that myself?
A life and how it is lived are different equations. Very well. I am satisfied.
Yay! Satisfied you.
We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place.
That'll be in the camp, won't it?
Farewell.
So we can technically res for money with him now, can't we? Oh, I took my polar bear off me.
A lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus.
It won't move.
I feel we're getting a more complete team now by finding him. I'm glad we found him.
There's just what, one more left?
No, he's not part. Well, he's not a companion, is he? He helps res you. I'm saying by finding him, we're getting closer to being complete, aren't we? We still have other companions. Was it 2 or 3 still to go? We only
It
got.
is noted.
I've got a cutscene.
I must attend this place after so many
Oh, he was standing there,
years
wasn't he?
away. We will see each other again soon.
Oh, did you just grab him on the way out or something? You better not follow me. There will be consequences. You may be certain of that.
When the time is proper. I do not know that hour any more than dost thou. But I do know that the longer thou standest here, the farther away our second meeting becomes.
He's like, leave me be! I'm gonna walk off. You grabbed him and he's leaving there. Okay, is there anything back in this place? Because there's a door on the other side I can't open, but you said you did. Did you... Is this like a tower or is this all underground? Turf.
Oh.
Like, you've been in more rooms than me, I think. Because I got stuck in the turn-based thing.
Oh, a ladder!
Okay, that's not what I'm asking you right now. I want to know before we leave. Is there any more stuff in there? Like, is it a tower? No. Okay, the answer. So I'm not standing here. Because we are really hurt. Oh, did I just teleport you? I don't know where it's at now.
Oh. Oh, we can go back in.
Yeah, you got do before we were you were climbing.
I was climbing.
Oh, mine did. Mine just clicked and teleported. So is that the hatch then?
Yeah, so we can go back
Can't
down.
cast spell silence. Am I still silenced?
Is that blood? No, never mind.
What blood?
No one's stopped me yet.
Where are we? On a cliff. Oh, there's a thing here.
I'll take that.
Oh, this is where we fell. Okay, we're back to where we were.
Curious.
Did we search everything here before we went down the hole? Oh, you found something. What's in that?
Golden scroll.
Because later on, like I said, we'll have to divide our stuff, sell what we don't want, and divide who gets what. Like, you know, you got a sword that I need, vice versa. So we get the best stuff between us, like we normally do.
Okay, it's the hole where we fell.
Yeah, I said that we're back where we were, so I said we'd cover everything up in this area. So what's the map look like now?
But I don't know what the thing did.
What thing?
There was a lever and it said it did something, but I don't
Maybe you turned the trap off fully that I was trying to get through. 'Cause I hit the button, it didn't work again, but maybe you could have activated the trap again by mistake. I stayed away from the things and you turned it off completely. Maybe you unlocked one of the doors that I couldn't get through. So I asked you, is everything covered in that area?
I mean, there was that thing.
What thing? What thing? We need to go back. What thing?
Come back. I want to check something.
So I was asking before we left because I know you searched this area to me. I didn't want to go all the way through that because you know drained it, dried it. It was pointless. Did you go down the hole? Why? Don't kill me, is it? Was it left? No, I didn't go left, did I? I didn't go in here. Where your book you're reading from?
But I also picked up a bunch of books too. I missed a pile of books.
Because I also, the other route would teleport. Well, I didn't teleport.
Let's see.
I didn't see this side because you came to me and I thought this was all done. Oh yeah, this is the door I went through. It teleports me to the other side, doesn't it? Well, I guess it's not teleporting. It's loading your area up, isn't it? So I didn't go into any of this stuff. There's a lever, is this what you talked about?
No, it was in the other room.
Did that do anything? Oh, I just locked the door on me. I guess it's press it to get out again, I guess.
What is this one?
Ancient, indecipherable text covers the plaque.
Dead tongue.
Yes, 2 books there.
Whoever worshipped here must be long gone.
Oh, teleport me. What's it taking me? Oh, this is the inside of the place. Okay, that does take you to back where the hole was. Is there anything else in this area? Because that door takes us back to where we were, basically. This room. Did you go back to the other turn-based room where the fighter were?
I'm actually next to the ship.
Oh, how did you go?
I went through the other door that you unlocked.
Which door do I unlock? I thought you already covered that door. So you went through here, this teleport thing. Well, it's not teleport, but you know what I'm saying, Low-Tex area.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't cover anything back here. Because I went through this. And then it says you're right on me. So you went right. What takes you into... Oh, that there, because I can get through that door. It was locked. So this takes you back to the thingy then. Okay. So we have covered everything then.
Yeah.
So I guess we can just go back out this way then. Just go the other way. It takes you up there too, but this might be quicker because it's already in here now. I do think they do need the rests. There's actually a lever at the bottom of that, I just realised before I clicked the ladder. Did you see that lever? Did it do anything?
It dropped the ladder.
Ah, okay. Because I was going to say, I clicked the ladder and saw it, but I already clicked the ladder.
Can you wait for me?
I'm just trying to get to the thingy map.
What thingy?
Well, basically, more where we need to go. I believe it's going to be this road upwards from here, right? Look at the map, where it's dark. Can we go? It's up here, right? Is that the right way? Because look, if you go near the top, that's where it starts getting dark on us. So we've been here, but I guess we veered off right into that, didn't we? So I'm trying to get us to somewhere that we haven't been. So And then up here and left. Because you can't go on the map, can you, like Divinity? But yeah, you make custom markers, that's it again. And now I'm unlocking some shadow, so this is new from this direction. So we can go left or right. You want to try left first? Oh, hurry please, Tiffy, there's some people there. Everyone's so silenced. Oh, Tiffy! Oh, the cutscene!
Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders!
That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
What's going on?
Goblins are on our tail! Open the
Oh, we have to defend the goblins now, don't we? To let us in.
Goblins here! Where is the druid?
I'm a druid!
Please! There's no time!
I'm a druid! But we've not rested! Oh god, we're not rested, Tiffy. I don't know if I can turn my bear form again.
The nine hells! Open the gates!
We might be in a bit of trouble now. Oh, hey gobbies. Oh, fudge, that had to hurt.
No!
Shit! Form a line!
This ain't good.
Damnable roach!
Oh, he's one of them, isn't he?
Provoke the blade.
He's not the last one.
And suffer its sting.
He isn't. Don't we have the horned woman still? And technically we sided with goblins, there's another woman there too. There's at least 2 more, isn't there?
Now is not the time.
Okay, where is everyone for this fight? Okay, there's you and you. Oh, you're in that teleport. Did you have a different direction to me?
Yes, because I was going to try to see if I needed to activate that.
I literally said go left, so Tiffy goes right. Ay, ay, ay. Activate what?
The portal.
I didn't even see the portal there, that's why I said let go left together. Why don't you stick with me?
Because I thought that, oh, this is like a dead end.
Why didn't you even say, oh, I'm just going to see if this activates. Just 1 second then. I feel like I'll be going there, okay, army, time for us to run and attack everybody, and then turn around, where's the army? Oh, they've gone in the opposite direction. And we're not exactly ready for this fight. Oh, there should be a lot of help, though.
I'll bleed every last one of you!
I've tried to keep them alive, but I believe all that healing stuff is out, because I'm rested, so... Am I unconscious?
Yes.
Why? What happened to me?
Got hit by the guy with the staff.
What staff guy? Can I see myself? I don't see a staff guy. Did you not move a hill or something?
He's on the other side of the hill.
How did I get over here then? I didn't see that. I think I was too busy looking at you. Okay, do I get up behind? Do I have to help him up with like Shadow Heart?
You're not down.
Double movement. I don't know if I can help myself up or not.
Better lend a hand.
Let me try. What the? She just fell. Why?
She slipped too.
You said someone hit me, not we slipped.
You did get hit by that guy.
Oh my god! Why didn't you say it was Slippy?
I didn't know it was Slippy.
Your wish because she slipped too. 2 implies she slipped as well, meaning I slipped.
My sickle and sword, strike them down.
This is not good. What did I even slip on? I'm back up. I don't know what clue I slipped on. So can I lift her up? Because that's what she was trying to do to me before I slipped. Okay, so that help does get them up. Seriously? Difficult terrain whilst on surface, movement speed is halved. Why am I slipping? My boost broke or something? Oh, here comes the mighty heroes, just landing on their backsides while everyone else is fighting.
What path lies before me?
You know, to the outside, we probably look right idiots right now. You got you two over there doing this battle in their point of view, and us two are just slipping our asses while they're fighting for the lives, Tiffy. Like, you them clowns over there. Have they lost anyone yet? Who's the guy dead on the ground? He's not one of them, was he?
No.
Because Barth is almost dead. He's down to 8, so he's about to die.
Taking position.
She's up there. There's 3 of them, isn't it? So we're trying to rescue them, but we're not doing a very good job right now. Oh, for crying out loud! He's gonna die if we don't get them off him soon, Tiff.
I'm trying.
I know, I'm trying too, but it's not going well. Okay. I'm trying. Do I have any chance to suck on my berry? No. And I'm still down. I'm for crying out loud. Okay, 1 goblin down, good. I'm back up. Can I do something this time? Perhaps not fall on my arse. Seriously?
What?
I can't get up the hill. I'm trying to get to American 75. 3 more points, seriously. Okay, try for him.
A fine day for murder.
Fine day for murder? Why did you say that? Oh, I missed! My guy's probably looking alright idiot right now. Can I get up there?
Yeah, you didn't slide.
Finally! He's down to 12 points. He's down to 8. Oh, 1's dead. Is your girlie done the fight yet?
Have to keep
Tiff. Critical miss. That really does mean it's critical miss. Like, if you miss, you miss. No damage. So what the fudge is a critical miss? That doesn't make any sense to me. You damage someone, fine. You critical damage them, you do extra damage. That makes logical sense, but how do you critical miss something? Like, you know, you turn around, just fire the opposite direction. Like, it just doesn't make any logical sense. Critical miss. Probably take more damage than that. Pray to turn all undead back in. I don't understand what that does. I'm gonna try it. Done anything? I have no clue what it does. I don't understand the reading of that. Pray to turn all undead that can see you. I don't understand that.
I think it's like skeletons, so you could have used it in the other fight where we were fighting against undead.
Oh, I tried at one point, but it wasn't highlighted. Ew! Oh! She's got 6 on her before she dies. Ow! He's powerful. Is he going to be your guy, I'm assuming? I think he's probably yours. Because I can't wild shape anymore. That's why we need to rest as well. I'll back out of that. I can...
Can you jump over the line?
I don't know if I trust my jumping right now. I can't reach her and get to here and hurt myself, right? Oh, actually, I might be able to. Yeah. That's best of my turn. Like, the only useful thing my character's done is got Lazzy up so far. He slipped his arse a bunch of times. Because I missed my fireball. Well, at least Shadowheart hit her fireball, pushed someone off a cliff. You know, did only 1 damage. Oh, did she just heal you?
Yeah.
That's good. Ow! I think you study is awesome. Whose goal is it? It's your girl still, isn't it? Mazzy?
It says I don't have enough action points.
Okay, then in turn, you know.
But I didn't do anything.
Well, you just got brought back up, so maybe you have less points because you brought back up for a turn. And your abilities might... It's like Divinity. Your ability needs 8. And you got brought back up, so you only have 4. Correct? Could we look like that? Okay, Shadowheart's turn. Okay, let's see if this is a better version. Yeah, more damage gets higher.
2.
Fire! Oh, come on! She's a certain blind target! I guess she's a goblin, she's a little short, but I haven't had a bloody point. Well, Laddy's back down. What are you doing? Oh, well, here's the stuff. Whoa! I kind of feel in this, the new companions to hero here, we're kind of... Can I get rid of this guy off me? Let me do something. 2, not bad, finally did something.
At the ready.
Can you finish him up with 2 to get Lazzy up? Or kill the other goblin. So we get Lazzy.
Oh.
What? What?
2 of the people died.
They're already dead. We already lost them. You were busy halfway across the map. I was just on my arse.
Now one of the other, like the humans, died.
Oh. Okay, can you grab Actually, I'll run all the way down there. Can you jump down there then? Not slip. Ow! Or break your leg. Yeah. You back up, almost broke my own legs in the process. How much of a medic I am. Ow. I was going to topple him on just 4 damage. I'll see where my whip is. See what that does. That's 1 to 6, so technically it could kill him. Like that. Oh no. Oh, 2? Seriously, mate? Don't take your turn.
Don't.
We're 1 hour for it, I say, because he's the last guy. Next episode, start off with you killing him, yeah? So let me say, because I'm assuming, unless I'm mistaken, don't end until I've saved it. Unless I'm mistaken, this is probably going to jump into a cutscene. Right? So this is a really good point to end, so we could just come back next time, hopefully you finish it with 1 arrow. Okay. So, wait, let's say bye before you do that. Like and subscribe, that good stuff. See you next time on my Take a Look At. I'm IVATOPIA, SupernovaTiffy over there. Next week, part 4, and then after that, we'll more likely continue this as a series, but it'll probably be next year after Divinity's finished. See you next time. Bye!